Wait a minute.
There's no shot.
Wait a minute. Are we live now?
There's no way.
I think we're in now. Chat, are we live now? Let me know. Oh man, I don't know. I think we are. Are we, Kojo? Are we good? Are we in? Me and Jerry just been talking for a few minutes.
Did we just do 3 minutes of our first fucking show?
See, Jerry, wait. We get to say it was longer because they don't know. We could say we were just vamping for the 9 minutes when we were on time. You know what I mean?
There's no way we just started our entire show, got ready to go into a segment, and we weren't even live.
Yeah, because I didn't hit dude, you have to hit so many buttons now. I had to hit go live on Streamlabs, and then I thought we were good. But apparently there's another go live button on YouTube where you have to hit that button too.
I'm gonna throw up.
Luckily, this is the only week we're gonna be. James is late, also we don't have James anymore. But we are gonna have producer next week. Easton's gonna do it. He has no idea. He has no idea what he's doing. And I have to train him. So there might be a little bit of.
You're getting a guy who's never produced, has no experience in technology.
No, that's not the case. He knows his way around Streamlabs a little bit. But yeah, pretty much.
This is a fucking.
He's gonna be
disaster
cheap.
already.
He's gonna be cheap. I'll tell you that much.
Please tell me it's not your brother.
It's definitely my brother. It's Easton. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a disaster. Oh my god, what are we doing?
Anyway, before when we thought we were live, I said this whole like, hey, welcome to episode 1 of the Jerry and Eli Show on the Heavy Hitter Media Network. That does sound really cool. It still sounds really cool. I talked about how we didn't even really talk about it. I just made the graphics and stuff. I put Jerry's name first. You know, he threw a little bit of a fit at one point when we were, you know, the show formerly known as Smack Talk with Eli and Jerry, because Eli was first. That's me. Yeah, I just put Jerry first in the name. I think that's right. You know, how you feel about that?
Over under 30 days before I have a fucking crack addiction.
Way under. I thought you already did, to be honest, but cool.
Do they hear my echo that I hear right now? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so. Chat, do you guys hear an echo? And do you need the chat bigger? I can get that bigger for you if you want.
I full screened and the chat is still this big.
Okay. How's that?
It's not perfectly clear. I have to do this. First of all, I'm half blind. I don't have my glasses. We are so back. I love it. Izzy, Bobby. Okay, I could see. I just got to lean forward.
Okay. Cool. Izzy, Bobby, everybody, Kojo, Walter, all the regulars are here. That's cool.
The chat is still this big.
Dude, how's that? Oh.
It's not.
I should mute that. I don't know what to tell you, man. To be honest, I think you need a bigger monitor. We should probably tweet out that we are live.
No, it's not the monitor. You dimwit. It's in the screen. It's small in the screen.
What?
You want me to take a picture?
I mean, I don't know what else I can do for you. I don't know. I have no idea how James did it.
I'm not crying about it.
You can see, correct? You can see the thing?
I will figure it out. I will just lean forward. If you see me do this, I don't have a back spasm. I'm just looking at chat.
Hey, did you know that I accidentally went live on Twitter?
You did not.
I for literally 5 seconds before you even joined the call, while I was trying to figure it all out. Yeah, I accidentally went live on Twitter. I don't even know how I did that.
Maybe we could multi-stream.
We can, but I don't want to. Nobody cares about Twitter views. Sponsors don't give a damn about Twitter views. We don't have any sponsors, so it doesn't matter right now. We could do whatever we want. But yeah, let me do a quote RT live. Finally, we were on time. We weren't late. In parentheses. Tweet. pull
What are
the
we
video
doing?
up. Yeah, I don't know, Jerry. When you finally get your permanent new setup, like we need to get a 4 monitor situation for you. And that way you can just
I have a monitor. I have a monitor right behind me right
yeah,
now.
one. That's not
I have
enough.
two.
Still not enough. I got 4.
Okay, you need all right. Entertain me for a second. I
Okay.
understand a maximum of 3, especially when I used to be a streamer for video games and all that stupid shit.
Mhm.
I had 2 monitors, which was fine. I had my video game, and then I had chat. And then I understand the reason for the third one for if you want to scroll on the internet, whatever, pull screen share, this and that while you're playing your game. What the fuck do you need a 4th monitor for?
So this one is a big one over there. It's like a 32-inch. That's my second PC. That's usually like just watching YouTube or something. This one here, my main one, whatever I'm like actively working on, I usually have like my Python stuff up on this monitor over there is up this way. It's inverted, I guess, or whatever. And then I usually have Discord up there. So I actively use all 4 of them all the time.
Don't need it.
I do.
I don't think so.
I do. Cool. So, thank you guys for being here. First of all, this has been a lot of work. Obviously, you guys knew there was going to be some sort of technical difficulties. I didn't expect this level. I did expect it to be a little easier. Maybe we go live and Jerry's muted or something like always. But Jerry wasn't muted off the rip, so that's pretty cool. But it just took us, several times of needing to click different things and streaming to the wrong platforms and everything to figure it out. So, but thank you. This has been a lot of work to get here. A lot has gone into it behind the scenes, and it just means a lot to us seeing the same familiar faces in chat and some new ones and everything. So thank you. Heavy hitter. Go ahead.
Jimmy Butler ruled out tonight.
Cool. Don't care. Heavyhittermedia.net/Discord. Sign up for the Discord, $25 a month. It's going to be a hell of a time. Baseball season obviously starts in 2 days. Very excited about that. And yeah, I mean, we're going to be live 3 times a week for this show. Working on some PGA content, some UFC content. I don't know, Jared, do you want to have a show without me involved? I'm going to have probably one without you involved, maybe 2, because you don't care really about like the nerdy side of golf or UFC, but
Yeah, you could do that.
you can do, okay.
Maybe I'll do my own show because I'm more relatable to the people than you are.
Mhm.
You're like the nerd. Like, no offense to nerds. I love nerds. I had a lot of nerd friends growing up. This is not, what's the word for it? Bias towards nerds. Why did the echo just get louder?
It's just you, bud. You're the only person hearing an echo.
Okay. Anyways, I can have good conversations with the people. I think you are in your own little space with the nerd stuff,
Yeah. Somebody did ask, like I was in the Discord. I mentioned to somebody like, yeah, meant to have things a little bit more dialed in. It's been a ton of work to get here, and somebody asked why you weren't helping. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, people like Jerry, so like Jerry's main like responsibility, his core duties are just to kind of be here, look pretty, and win bets. And he can get away with that because he's a likable guy. Nobody really likes me, so I have to do like everything else. And I think that's fair. I'm not mad about it. Nothing like
Self-awareness is big, my friend.
Yeah. Could you talk about how this came about? We don't need to get too far into it. Like it got to the point where I don't know if you felt like this, but I kind of felt like people thought of, when they thought of me, they related me with you instead of Gold Boys first. You know what I mean? That's kind of the public face became Eli. Oh, the Eli, Eli and Jerry do a show together. And it just kind of made sense. I wanted to be able to build around the Discord bots and a lot of other things. And Gold Boys got it. They understood. I called JD to let him know, and he was like, congrats, wish you the best. and that's kind of it. Face reveal JD on the low. That's kind of a weird thing to ask for, and I couldn't do it even if I wanted to.
People are gonna be shocked when they find out he's actually a 6'8" black guy.
It honestly could be. So I don't know. Could you talk about how this came about? No, that's about it. I mean, that's about it. So everything kind of has its time, I feel like, and it was kind of just time for us to do our own thing. I think it made sense on a whole lot of levels. And again, there's
Also,
no
like,
hard feelings on either side. Go ahead.
I said it from the beginning. I don't want to work with anybody. It's nothing personal. I just don't fucking trust anybody on this planet. It's just a personality trait that I have. But for some stupid reason, I trust this guy. I don't know what it is. He has a little innocent, like little, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but this is the first person I ever trusted in my life.
6. I appreciate the hell out of that. I appreciate it. I tweeted yesterday because somebody came after me about whatever, and I was like, listen, I'm a general idiot, isn't it exactly what I said? You can question a lot of things about me, but not my integrity. You know what I mean? I feel like at my core, I am a decent human, but I appreciate that. 6-month access locked in. Appreciate. Yeah. The support has been crazy through a little over 24 hours of the Discord existing. Surpassed my expectations already. Tap in if you want to. $100 for 6 months right now. We do still have. I think we've filled like half of those spots already in a little over 24 hours, maybe a little over half of those spots. So that is not going to be a regular thing. $25 a month, you get all of my picks, all of Jerry's picks, super simple, to the point. We'll be in the chats. I'm in the chats, most of the day. All of my cheat sheets that people have been paying me for 2 years at this point also included. The Discord bots that I'm still working on, and I'm working on guides and all of that. People are starting to take advantage of those. But yeah, Eli is Tony B from Sopranos. I don't know what that means. Why am I smiling? Hey, I don't know. That's so cute. What's cute? Oh, that Jerry trusts me. Yeah. Why don't you?
How many days off do I get?
What?
How many days off do I get?
You own half the company.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Dumbass.
I'm a construction union guy. I'm used to just having days off or whatever the case. I don't know how to do this shit.
Yeah, no, you own half the company, bud. I mean, I'd prefer
Can I tell my mother that?
What?
Can I tell my mother that?
Yeah, yes.
Does that make me like a CEO?
If we need to get to titles at some point, we'll do it.
Can I be the CEO?
I feel like no. I feel like if we were going to have a CEO, we should probably hire outside, and it shouldn't be me or you. You know what I mean?
So if a guy comes in as the CEO, does he go above me?
No. So
I'm above a CEO.
Yes, because you own half the company.
Holy shit. Look at me now. Look at me now, Mom.
Any other questions? Just think about you own half the company, so like, I don't even know what else to say. Anyway,
I'm gonna start wearing a suit. Say I won't wear a suit the next show we have.
I'm actually down. To maybe like one day a week or something. Is maybe
like suit Saturdays?
Yeah. Create a board of trustees.
They're expensive though. I'm probably only gonna buy one.
Yeah. The board of trustees is probably Izzy, Walter, Kojo, and there's a couple more regulars in chat that would be on the board of directors. I'm glad we're kind of vamping this long. We started late. We don't have a whole lot to talk about today. Are you betting basketball tonight?
I'm probably gonna.
Okay.
But it's gonna be light, like every day. I've been literally betting like 2 or 3 parlays. By the way, yesterday broke my cold streak. Did you see that?
You're welcome. First of all.
First day of the Discord, and I hit a parlay in basketball.
That's pretty cool, man.
Now, did you do something to my juju to make me go on the coldest streak of my life just to have me hit a bet in this new Discord?
I know you got that idea from Izzy, first of all, because she told me. She told
He's
me.
playing both sides over here. I don't like this. What's going on over here?
I don't know. But I did not intentionally. I didn't intentionally. Maybe there are cosmic forces at work outside of my control. That's possible. By the way, we're gonna have the shirts and the hats available probably on a shop or something soon. I forgot to do that, but the merch is pretty sick. If I'm being honest, designed it all myself. Very shocked that it actually turned out solid. Pretty cool. Still have the other Discord. First thing I see is, yeah. I'm surprised. Like, I thought that was going to be a big talking point from the video that I posted yesterday. I feel like probably most people actually didn't watch the video. They just read the tweet and moved on with their life. But I thought there would be a bigger reaction to the mustache, the return of the mustache. But yeah.
Do I still have the other Discord? So that's gonna.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna figure out what I have to do. There's a lot of technical stuff I have to do as far as like with WAP, I guess, with merging, bringing people over. But for now, I'm going to be posting in both places just to be fair to people that just re-signed up. And I'm closing all signups and then trying to fulfill the duration of the time.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm going to close out the signups and then on my side, I only like my product. The only product I've really promoted out of my Discord is the cheat sheets. So the cheat sheets will be double posted for the 30 days to accommodate somebody who like just renewed yesterday or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my picks yet. I have been posting them in there for like 2.5 years. So I'll probably a couple weeks on my picks. But yeah, similar situation. Both I think both of our Discords are gonna end up being gone in no more than 30 days. Pretty much. I might leave it open just in case people want to keep talking to each other, but there really won't be any content posted by me. Add a hood to that sweater. Yeah, I do. There is a hoodie. I'll throw out some pictures. The merch turned out really nice. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna do this. This is screen printed right now. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna change it to embroidered. I think it'll be a lot nicer. But so you'll just throw your NBA bets in the Discord then, if you end up having any.
Well, I mean, we can talk about it, but we're going to go through baseball first now.
I don't want to go through every NBA game. I don't want to do that at all.
It's like fucking 4. Come
Is there?
on.
I don't even know.
Jesus Christ.
Sure, we can do that. I got to pull up this agenda that I tweeted or that I sent you. I did have any NBA bets you have first in that, but apparently you don't have any, so it's all right. Golf real quick. I'll make this quick. This is going to sound really lazy. I'm betting on Scotty Scheffler to win the tournament this week. Are the odds terrible? Yeah, I got plus 290 for the enhanced win on Bet365. That sounds like it sucks. If you're not aware, Scotty Scheffler changed his putter 2 weeks ago. Prior to that, he was the best golfer, the best in the world at everything golf related, except he was terrible at putting. And the last 2 tournaments, he's been a little bit above average putting. And he's won both of those tournaments. I went back and I looked back to his first win, 2022, the Waste Management Open. He gained half a stroke or more putting in 8 tournaments. He won 5 of them. So, like, kind of history just shows us if he's going to gain 0.3 to 0.5 plus strokes on the green, like he's going to win half the tournaments he plays in. The field this week is not good at all. So I took, Scotty Scheffler enhanced win plus 290. And honestly, if the field is similar, a similar skill level field, anything above plus 250, especially if it looks like he's going to continue to be a slightly above average putter, it's a good number. It sounds ridiculous. I think we seriously might be on the cusp of a historic run by Scotty Scheffler here. There's no reason if he's not gaining half a stroke on the greens that he can't win 8, 9, 10 tournaments this season. That sounds ridiculous because nobody's really done that in a while, but second best player in the world plays on the LIV Tour. There are several, really good golfers that aren't on the PGA Tour right now because they're playing for LIV. And Scotty Scheffler is really, really good at golf. Really, really good at golf. There's also a boost. It's like +5 something for Scotty Scheffler and Wyndham Clark to both be in the top 5, including ties on Bet365. I also played that. Any thoughts on golf, Jerry?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Ever since my 3-ball parlays went to shit, I just like completely checked out of golf.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember, about a month and a half ago, there was chaos for like a few weeks in golf. Like people were just choking. There was matchups that weren't making sense, and the same thing that NBA has done to me lately, where just like people are choking good matchups and just nothing makes sense. I literally checked. Betting has ruined sports for me in a way where I just lose all interest when things just don't make sense. Instead of enjoying the product itself, the NBA product is complete garbage, and it's that has nothing to do with betting. But I just mentally check out of the sport.
A little bit different for me, like when I was kind of a little bit rooting against the Colts to lose their last game of the season, when I was in my seat at Lucas Oil because I had a bet on the Colts to lose, it's like, okay, gambling kind of sucks, but then I won money, and it's like, oh yeah, gambling's kind of cool, you know. My grandpa said waiting for well.
You didn't put up the
I did, but I couldn't really explain to him the whole channel change thing. So I think he's actually like maybe trying to get on his phone. Yeah.
Oh.
On the old channel. So that could be what's going on there. Sorry about that. All right. Anything else we need to talk about before we talk a little bit about baseball? Do you have your thing that you're supposed to have for baseball or no? Probably not.
Yes.
You do? Okay.
But you got to tell me if there's everything I want to bet is just non-existent apparently, because, and you know what? It's probably for a reason.
So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to have a 4, I don't even know how to say this, a 4 entry, because it's not gambling, but it you know what I mean? Like,
wait, hold on. Vinny's here now.
What's up,
Vinny? Now we can start the show.
Now we can go. 6:00. Vinny's got to, is Vinny the military guy? I forget. Appreciate your service if you are. Anyway, you want me to go first? I thought we'd just like kind of alternate. We have a 4-leg, not parlay, 4-leg entry on Prize Picks. Heavyhittermedia.net/Prize Picks. If you're not on there, you get like $100 deposit match or something. But yeah, I'll go first. Aaron Judge RBIs is my first leg. I know that's going to sound a little bit like a homer pick, but hear me out, okay? I think the number's a little bit higher on. It's a little bit higher on Prize Picks than it is elsewhere. 112.5, and both of my legs, honestly, barring injury, I think are going to be pretty easy. 112. He's hit this, I think, twice. Basically, both times he's played like a full season. And that's been hitting second with a very bad bottom of the order for the Yankees. So he's going to have a whole lot more RBI opportunities this season than he basically ever had in his career. He has the highest on-base percentage guy in baseball, hitting second now. Aaron Judge hitting third. 112 is a big number. It is like 106 on DraftKings. We were going to do this on DraftKings, but you can't parlay these on DraftKings, which is very, very annoying. But I still like 112. I think he can get 112 like if he plays 100 games, honestly. I think he's going to average over an RBI per game, which is wild. I think the bottom of the order for the Yankees is actually going to be not nearly as bad as it has been. So I think he's just going to have a whole lot more opportunities. You're going to have to pitch to him more even. So I don't know, 112 season RBIs for Aaron, 112 and a half more than season RBIs on Prize Picks. That's my first leg. What is your first leg? I'll look up and see if it's even valid.
It doesn't matter because the ticket's ruined already.
You don't like that one?
You picked a 6'12" guy that plays the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
You know the liability that you just put on this ticket?
It's a season-long ticket in baseball. Like, there's always going to be injuries. Also,
He's
I told
6'12".
you at like 11 a.m. today that was going to be one of my legs. So
you didn't tell me Aaron Judge was going to be on the ticket.
Are you kidding me?
You didn't text me your picks. Did you?
Yes and yes is what you said at 10:18 a.m. 11 a.m. Eli. Da 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 da. And Judge RBIs so far for me. 11 a.m. Eastern Central Time. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm looking. Um, can you have three of these guys ready to? You did text it to me. I just you triple texted me. This is where you messed up. You triple texted me instead of writing one text. You sent text, 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 and I can only comprehend one text at a time. So I only read the last one. Did you not?
Listen, buddy.
Regardless,
Regardless. You don't like it for the injury concern. And yes, it's the Android, Izzy. Thank you. I was gonna say that. Like get an iPhone, this wouldn't be an issue. Because my text would be blue.
first of all, iPhone is for people that want to be cool. Android is for people that are smart and know that the phone that we have is better than an iPhone.
Yeah, but it doesn't like work with the rest of everybody else's phones.
Well, that's too bad because I have a better phone.
You should never triple text. Listen, buddy.
See,
Spin 30 seconds inside of my brain, you'll understand why like I have to triple text. You know what I mean? It just has to happen because it's like.
Yeah, he fucking probably popped 10 Adderalls this morning.
Just the one. Just the one.
Anyways, I'm going with the. All right, so you tell me what the line is on Prize Picks. I don't have it.
Okay.
But I think it should be around 20.
Okay.
Which is Adley Rutschman's home runs.
21.5.
That's an inflated line.
Yeah.
But I will still take it. I think he's going to hit close to maybe 25. I say 23, 24, maybe. 25 tops. Just because he's not going to play 130 games. He's probably going to play like 120, whatever.
I like that. I think he's also because I was looking at Gunnar home runs. I think he is going to regress a little bit. Gunnar's line is basically what like the number of home, like it's 27.5. I think he hit 28 last year. I think Adley is going to get a lot more pitches to hit than Gunnar. But I do like that. This is a guy that really they like. He should have gotten more rest last season than they gave him. Like he plays a lot more than most catchers. And this is also a guy that's theoretically should just be getting better, right? So we shouldn't be seeing a whole lot of regression here because I think he's kind of just starting to scratch the surface of what he can be.
If I'm not mistaken, he also hit a 480-foot home run yesterday.
Yeah, he can hit the piss out of the ball. He really can hit the piss out of the baseball for sure.
This is a 30 home run player, but I just don't see them burning him to the ground. They put him they gave him way too many at bats last season. Obviously, they put him in DH on his days off. But you can't do that to a catcher. The older they get, the more days off they're gonna get. So I still think that he gets around 25.
Yeah, I think he probably moves to first at some point. I think he's solid defensively, but I think his offense is going to always be the strongest part of his game. But yeah, absolutely. And I think we talked on the show last season about why the hell is he not getting any rest? Maybe they change that this year. Maybe they don't, because I think the Orioles have kind of sold out on the pitching staff. I think that staff is going to be elite, assuming it stays healthy. So they're going to need the bats, and they're going to need Adley Rutschman in there as much as possible. Because that's, I think, last year we were really, I was vocally worried about their pitching staff. I'm a little worried about their offense now, because it's kind of relying on these kids to progress a little bit even further from what they were last year, which is really solid. You're probably going to hate. Go ahead.
The pick that I wanted to go with for my first pick for the home runs anyway. Wyatt Langford's not listed. Is he listed anywhere on any book for season long props? I just don't understand it.
Did you check? You can't do like anything in New York, can you?
No, I can't do any betting, voting, betting, whatever. Voting based betting. By the way, speaking of Wyatt Langford, the last time me and you had a show together, what did I bring up?
Why
I
Langford rookie of the
said
year? Yeah.
why I said I don't understand why Wyatt Langford's odds are this long. This is ridiculous. I think he's gonna run away with the award. It's a stacked rookie roster this year, that's for sure. Since that show, he is now officially chalk.
What do you think his home run line should be?
Wyatt Langford
Mm-hmm.
for a rookie, 24 and a half.
It's exactly what it is
I
on
don't
DraftKings. 24 and a half.
Okay. I would say 24 and a half. I think it's just being kind to the fact that he is a rookie and they don't know what to really do with the projections. He's going to hit more than that, I think.
He's looked good. And yeah, should have a whole lot of opportunity there. Mark Contreras. Did you know that Rafael Devers has 5 spring training home runs? So does Orlando Arcia.
You know Wyatt Langford has 6 spring training home runs?
It's kind of crazy. Also, I think last season, Kyle Higashioka, maybe it was 2 seasons ago, Kyle Higashioka had like 13 spring training home runs and then did like nothing else. So spring training only kind of matters, but it does matter because hitting a baseball hard is hard to do, pretty much no matter who's hitting.
Remember when Randy Arozarena had like 8 home runs in the postseason, and then he just only hits like 20 in this regular season every year?
Yeah. Just change input. My grandparents still can't find. Like it's literally on their TV. If they just change their source to the computer I built them.
Remember when Harrison Bader went off in the playoffs?
Yeah, and now he plays for the Mets. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
About what?
Bader on the Mets.
I think you're gonna get really tired of watching him try to hit a baseball. Because it's kind of brutal, man. Outside of that postseason run, he can he can have a hot week here or there, but the rest of the time,
Also,
it's just
side
brutal,
note,
especially watching him try to hit righties.
Mason Miller is not listed anywhere that I could find for reliever of the year. Nowhere. I think that's going to be a big scam. I think he is going to end up. I don't know if they'll probably relist the props eventually when he has a strong start to the season. He is going to be a phenomenal bullpen arm. He was a starter. He's a young phenom. He throws 103 miles an hour. Great location. His arm angle, it's so hard to pick up the pitches that he's throwing. The kid is going to be real special, especially now that he's on the bullpen. He can crank it up. He could pitch 103 in game instead of the 99 to 100 he was doing as a starter. He is going to be hard to hit for guys. I think he's going to have the most strikeouts of the relievers this year. I think he's going to win that award. So we'll see.
All right. Anyway, my next leg in our 4-leg prize picks entry that's kind of gotten a little discombobulated, but that's fine. I don't know if you're going to like this one or not. This is, again, if this guy stays healthy, he should cruise to 210, 220 strikeouts. Jesus Luzardo over 193.5. This is a guy that I've been really high on. I think me and you have talked about how, like, give me one pitcher off of that Marlins staff, as good as that young staff is. I'm taking Jesus Luzardo because I think he has the nastiest stuff. I think he can be his stuff kind of fits into this can just stay consistent. You know what I mean? Like if Sandy's,
that's what
if like Sandy is as filthy as his stuff can be, like he relies a little bit like on being overpowering at times, and if he's just a hair off, he gets shelled, which is we kind of saw that last year, a huge regression. I think Jesus Luzardo, if he stays healthy, his stuff just kind of, it's hard for me to explain what I'm thinking here, but he's really good. He had over 200 last year. He's basically averaging over a strikeout a inning his entire career. So as long as he pitches 194 plus innings, which hopefully he can do, says a lot. They give him the opening day start too. That's huge. But 193.5 strikeouts give me more than for Jesus Luzardo, and a guy that I'm just very high on. If he stays healthy, he should cruise. What do you think?
He's exactly like you said it. If this guy stays healthy, he's gonna smash that line. He's not gonna go for 250. He's gonna go for over 200 though. He's a pitcher's pitcher, and that's what you like, and especially this league that's become reliant on overpowering and throwing 100 and something. he's just very consistent.
What's your last leg, bud? Are those sirens coming for you, or
What's that?
the sirens, are they coming for you, or?
In 2 seconds, if you interrupt me again. So what is
O'Neal Cruz home runs? You want to know that?
What is O'Neal Cruz's home run line on Prize Picks?
25.5. Oh, that's low.
Yes. I saw even 24.5 somewhere, but 25.5, I'll do this. This guy has unlimited power. He is pretty ridiculous. He's going to have a lot of games where he hits 2 home runs this season. He's definitely going to be I think it's just because of his injury history. That's why this line is so low. It's got to be, right?
Did you see what I tweeted about his exit velocity in spring training so far?
No, I don't follow you.
It's only funny when I say it. How many baseballs do you think he's hit in spring training over 100 miles an hour? Spring training.
6.
13. Jesus. Shout out to you for not doing that thing you do where you get like 30. 13. Yeah, O'Neal Cruz, 116 mile an hour home run, 115 mile an hour line drive, line out, 115 mile an hour home run, 114 mile an hour home run, 111 mile an hour home run, 110 mile an hour line drive single. Like, this isn't fair. This guy's an alien. Like, we've this is crazy. 25.5 if he stays healthy. He could do that in half a season, the way that he's looked this spring. And again, we've talked a little bit about how spring only kind of matters, but this is take prime Giancarlo Stanton, and like make him like
Cuban,
but like a how do I even say it? Giancarlo Stanton is you could show that to a little leaguer of like how not to swing a baseball bat, right? Like it's all arms. It's not how you should hit a baseball. O'Neal Cruz is not. That's not the case, right? It's a much more repetitive swing. It's a much more, he has the ability to be a lot more consistent. He uses his whole body. Like his swing isn't perfect, but it is. He's getting Giancarlo Stanton like numbers in a swing that's repetitive, and hopefully he's not going to hurt himself this season. And he could have 26 home runs by the All-Star break. Seriously, if only let's get him out of Pittsburgh. Let's get him on a real team in a ballpark that's a little bit easier to hit home runs. I think he might average 40. But I love that pick from you. So that gets us to 4. Let's do the flex play, right, where we still get paid out if we miss one. That covers at least one of my injury based whatever. So if we get 3 correct, we get a 1.5x. If we get 4 correct, we get a 5x. Let me place this, and then I will try to get a screenshot on the screen while you talk about your NBA bets that you might have. Can you do that without me kind of walking you through the games? You got that? I need to focus.
I only had one bet I was looking at for the NBA slate.
Continue. Feel free.
So I was looking at Rui Hachimura, my favorite Japanese player of all time. Otani sucks. Yeah, I was looking at his threes. I mean, he's been his volume is never there. This fucking echo's driving me nuts. His volume is always low. But he's been very efficient this month. 43% from 3 this month. Obviously, he has a good matchup against the Bucks. He's going to have open corner threes here. The last time they faced the Bucks, he attempted 6 threes. I'm looking for him to hit 2 of them tonight at plus 120. And another thing, LeBron's out tonight.
Was that echo gone, by the way?
No.
I don't know why you're getting that, to be honest, because I thought it might be just you coming back through my mic back to whatever, but apparently not. Add new source instead. Image. Like, sometimes things just should be easier, just in general. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with life being a little hard. I think life should be, and like, why can I not? You know what? It's just gonna be weird for a minute.
You want things?
It's just gonna be weird for a minute.
I could tell you want things a little hard because you have a freaking BMW that you have to work on every day.
Yeah, Not every day. It's actually running pretty good. Here's the ticket, by the way. Can you guys see that? Hopefully. It's not leaking that much oil anymore. It's a BMW, so leaks oil. But what do I need to do? Oh, I don't think I have tail lights. I don't have the stream open. I don't think I have tail lights on the BMW right now. And my truck doesn't have a blower motor. So like we got my wife's Kia that we're comfortable driving our kid around in right now because I'm too lazy to go to AutoZone and get a blower motor for my truck. It'll go anywhere, but it just doesn't have heat or AC right now because again, it doesn't have a blower motor. So that's the 4-leg. Again, heavyhittermedia.net/prizepicks. The URL is in the description of this video. To sign up, you get a $100 deposit match. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to end up putting more money in there. I just didn't want to have to deposit money to make you guys wait even longer for this. But I look at this and barring injury, I think we cruise. All 4 of these. I think I borderline like your picks more than mine, which kind of pisses me off a little bit. But as long as none of these guys get hurt, we cruise. This is a flex play. So even if Aaron Judge gets hurt and only plays 60 games this year, I think we still cruise, assuming the other 3 are. I just got an email apparently. I need to mute that. For next show, the email notifications. Sorry if you heard that. But yeah, here's the prize picks entry. What else do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Ohtani? Or you want to talk about more baseball? What do you want to do?
I don't believe Ohtani bet on sports.
I'm with you. I agree, I think.
I find it very hard to believe. And now, once you open up a small can of worms, you have these fake Twitter investigators that are like, well, look, on June 7th last year, he had a terrible game, and then there was a $1 million bet placed on Ohtani. Nobody has that information, first of all. So all these Twitter accounts that are they're just looking for clout, and everybody's retweeting them and like, oh, wow, look at this. I can go on Twitter right now and say, I have information that blah, blah, blah date in Japan, in his hometown, that there was a large bet against Ohtani. And you know what? A lot of people will retweet it and believe it. It's all bullshit, man.
Here's my thing. Like, this guy just signed one of the biggest contracts in MLB history. Like, and obviously, like, gambling can be an addiction and a problem outside of, I need the money. But, like, I feel like you don't run a gambling scam because you have a gambling problem. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a gambling problem, you're losing money consistently. Like, there's no reason for Shohei Ohtani to do this. Because even if he has a gambling problem, like, wouldn't it just be gambling and losing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. You made
a season-long ticket to win $100. I mean, what do you want us to bet?
I did. I said I was going to put more money on that. I only had $25 in my prize picks. I'm going to put more money on it, but I didn't want to. I did it live on the show, so I'm going to put more money on it before I'm probably going to tweet it out like Thursday morning. What'd you say? You're not, because you can't, because you live in New York.
Well, regardless, your unit size or your bet size, whether you're doing a season-long ticket, I don't give a shit. It's the same thing as if I'm betting tonight. What's the big difference in that? I'm going to bet, what I can afford or what I can afford to lose and not be upset about.
True. He signed one of the biggest contracts, but he doesn't get paid for a long time. He doesn't get paid by the Dodgers for a long time, but, like, Shohei Ohtani could have literally taken $0 from the Dodgers forever and have been set for life. Like, his endorsement deals and everything outside of his actual salary. That doesn't matter. Did P. Diddy do it? It looks like
his former teammates.
I'm not a work for the FBI.
His former teammates apparently said he's clueless about sports. Like, he's in a shell in his own shell. Has no idea when they talk about sports. He has no idea.
We need irregardless merch. That's a good idea. I've played around a little bit with nickname in high school shirts. Might be coming to Jonte Porter. That's just funny. Like, what did you, if you're the NBA or if you're, whatever the organization is that like mandates or regulates gambling, like, what did you expect? You asked for this. We're talking about adding the ability to gamble from the League Pass app, and you're gonna get mad at, like, I'm not saying Jonte should be like absolved of any wrongdoing, obviously, but, like, what did you expect, NBA? You're trying to add an option to hit bet from the League Pass.
His problem was that he did the whole Discord thing, and he he literally had a whole premium thing.
Smart, dude. Like it's pretty.
I mean, sure, yeah. But he was charging $50
Did you see
a month.
the $80,000 wager to win like millions on his like alt unders?
It was like, the highest. Their biggest loss was on him. I think DraftKings. And you see what was funnier about that? They said their average limits are $1,000 to $2,000. Yeah, my ass.
And like, so here's the thing, and here's what really gets me thinking. Like, it would not be hard to do that right and not get caught. It would not be hard. You know what I mean? Think about it.
What do you mean?
To have
someone in your family make a wager or something?
Yeah, and you're using like GroupMe or whatever. No, not GroupMe.
Telegram,
one of those very secure messaging things to say, hey, this. You know what I mean? And you could do it in wagers that are small enough that like it wouldn't be hard to do this right and not get caught. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
if you want,
and the other thing is, sorry, I know you hate this. That's probably happening. That's probably happening right now. Like a lot of like, there's no reason that's not happening. Because we do this for a living. Like it would be so
aunt
easy.
Has a phone bill coming up or something like that. You say, just put $250 on my under. I'm probably not going to play a lot, and if I do this, I'm not going to go over that line.
Especially these like league minimum bets who have been around forever, and they've made like what looks like a lot of money to us, but I'm not going to guarantee you that's happening because we have like a little bit of a platform now and we shouldn't make statements we can't back up, but I'd be shocked if that's not happening. Like a decent amount. What's going on over there? How's the weather? Yeah, right? Yeah, it would not be hard to do that right, not get caught, and make like, maybe not millions of dollars like Jonte's made, but a decent amount of money. Ask Jerry what's going to happen with his Discord. So like sometime in the next 30-ish days, both of our Discords are going away, and we've already merged into the new Heavy Hitter Discord. We're going to be double posting basically for no more than 30 days, somewhere between 2 and 4 weeks basically. But we'll give you more updates in both of our Discords and on Twitter when we have those details finalized. Connor with a jailhouse payphone. Yeah, right. That just has to be happening.
That's probably why they limit so many props now on role players.
Yeah. What's Jonte Porter's salary? I mean, I didn't even look at that.
Can't be much.
What's that?
I doubt it's. I would say what, maybe 1.2 mil.
He's on a 2-way contract.
What's the league minimum now?
2023. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. He's on a non-guaranteed deal, qualifying offer 1.8 million. So that sounds like a lot of money to us. That is objectively a lot of money, but at the same time, like compared to the guys he's playing alongside every night, that's a fraction of what some guys are making, right?
Like it's so deceiving. This is why a lot of athletes go broke, unfortunately. So a young athlete, let's say he makes 2 to 3 million playing a few years in the league, and we're like, wow, this guy made $3 million. I think about it this way. So I'm an electrician. The salary, it's $62 an hour. So you figure, it's maybe rough. It's roughly, if you work all year, 120,000 or something like that a year. So I'm basically on a 30-year deal to retirement, and in that span, I would make like $3 to $4 million with everything included, overtime and all that stuff. And I won't be living luxuriously. I'll be living to live. So that would be like $4 million over 30 years that I need to just retire. And these guys are making 1 to 2 mil, and then they're maybe not doing anything after. They don't have a follow-up job, and then they go broke.
Yeah. And also like $1.8 million when you're living alongside these people basically that are making a lot more than that. Like $1.8 million a year is probably going to go a lot fast. Like every time I've gotten like a significant raise in my life, it does. I've not really felt like I had any more money in the bank, because the more the more money comes in, the more like the easier it goes out for me. Like I hate money. No reason to have it just sitting in your bank account. It's my thing about it. So, yeah, there's definitely professional athletes that are making money gambling somehow, because it would be so easy. Anyway, any other major things we should talk about? It's just funny. It's just like the Jonte Porter thing is hilarious. This kid is 24 years old on a 2-way contract. Wasn't an $80,000 wager to win 1.2 million? So didn't that one ticket make almost his entire salary this year for the NBA? What did you expect, NBA? What did you expect, man? You get used to the lifestyle. Exactly. Anything else we should hang on, let me look back at the thing I sent you. What's your biggest thing to what are you most excited for? Biggest thing to watch out for, or like a hot take prediction for this baseball season? It starts Thursday, by the way.
Hot take prediction. Well, I'm going to make a prediction that the first 2 weeks of the season, people are going to forget how hard it is to adjust to any. This happens every year with every single sport. Every season, a new season comes in, people lose a lot of money the first 2 weeks. You see it in football. You see it in especially baseball, basketball. The first 2 weeks are an adjustment period. Maybe not bad. Basketball is probably the best sport just starting the season. You see some competitive basketball early. But baseball season, first of all, the weather's cold. The ball doesn't fly. You have to have patience. There are players progressing and there are players regressing, just like every other league. You have to be patient and wait for the data and give it the eye test. Watch some of the games, see who's progressing. You don't even have to watch it. Look at the stats and look at the exit velocities. You will get a good idea of what young player is going to make that turn this year. Am I crazy? Are you not? Are you listening? Am I muted? You're muted.
How about that?
Okay, now you talk.
See, I think I might have found your echo issue, so I'm trying to fix that live. But yeah, I mean, talk for me.
Yes.
Still get an echo?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not muted anymore. I figured it out. Yes, you are 100% correct. Be responsible with your unit size as always. I tend to take it even easier beginning of any season. So by like May, I'll be probably at like 3-4 units a day on baseball. I'll probably just be like 1 to 2 max a day on baseball between now and like mid-late April. Baseball is so weird, like it's just weird, and it's gonna take a while to feel like we have a good handle on what each team looks like and what each player is. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Cool. Anything else? I don't. My hot take thing to look for.
I will tell you what.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do one. I'm gonna give out one NBA parlay. What if I told you the odds are plus 777?
Can't miss.
Can it?
Cannot miss.
Yeah. It can, but I hope not.
It can miss. Please, we saw the. We're gambling.
Yes.
I made a joke.
It can miss. In fact,
it can't.
Statistically speaking, it has a very good chance to miss. But we're going to hope for the otherwise. The 777 parlay is for 3 guys, which is a good time for some people, to make 2 3-pointers each. Okay? First 2 legs are in the same game. Andrew Wiggins, 2 threes. Nikola Jovic, 2 threes.
Okay.
And then, of course, I talked about Rui Hachimura. He's the plus money solid odds on this ticket. It comes out to plus 777.
Sounds
Can you
perfect.
believe that?
Biblical number of completion. 777.
And
Great
the first parlay we give out on the show could be a winner.
Could be. Did you guys watch Roadhouse? Did you watch Roadhouse? I watched Roadhouse. It was exactly, maybe a little bit better than I was expecting. I had very low expectations for it. I thought it was going to suck. In that case, it exceeded my expectations. It's not a great movie. It is an entertaining movie if you go in with the mindset that you're not going to be, like, I'm kind of like a film like buff nerd, so I'm very critical of like writing and character development, all of that. I went into it thinking all that was going to be terrible. Kind of was, but if you go in with the right expectations, a very entertaining movie. I thought Conor McGregor honestly did a really good job. I think he's addicted to cocaine now, and that's a problem. But a Canadian, a Balkan, and a Japanese man walk to the 3-point line. All right. I think the show's over. Is the show over? Right sure. At an hour, even though, we're right at an hour from when we thought we started the show.
Do I get paid overtime?
No, because you own half the company.
Shit. Wait, I'm not getting paid for this?
Literally no. Literally no. We have no sponsors. None of that. We're just here having a good time. Hey, seriously, thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Love the bourbon on display. Hey, these are empty boxes because I drink my bourbon. Unlike my grandpa who's watching this, who has a bunch of bourbon on the shelf. He thinks that does him good. Papa, it doesn't. Drink your bourbon, you know what I mean? But what was I saying? Thank you guys. Seriously, it means a lot. The support we have seen from this, and again, a little over 24 hours, exceeded our expectations. The fact that we leave, what's that? Yeah.
Like, let's talk about what we're doing with this Discord as a whole. You didn't really get into the details as a whole.
It's true. So our goal with the Discord is let's create a place that is really affordable, $25 a month. We also have, again, about half the spots filled up, $100 for 6 months. So, I think pretty much every other Discord is like $30 for a week or $50 for a month, something like that. There is a trade-off, and I've said this. I said this before they were paying me. The Gold Boys is like the best value you get because you are getting a ton of extremely good gamblers. For one $50 a month price. You're paying $25 a month. You're getting my picks. You're getting Jerry's picks. Even if we go weeks without hitting bets, I think you're going to get a whole lot of value because the cheat sheets are in there. You're also getting an entire army of Discord bots. Again, I'm working on those every day, but I think you're going to be able to cancel several data research tool subscriptions that you might have, and do most of your research just within the Discord. Some really cool stuff going on there. Go ahead.
Please tell me you didn't give everyone access to tag everyone in the Discord.
Did I do that?
Someone just tagged everyone in the Discord.
That's a problem.
First thing, that's got to get yoinked.
Why did that happen? That should not be a thing.
Because you know what happens with that. No offense. This guy's just trying to do the right thing. He's just trying to show the odds. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big porn bot scam thing in Discord where they come in, they hack. Someone sees a porn bot. Oh, sexy singles in your area, and then we know who all the perverts are, by the way, because if you get hacked by that, you clicked on the link. When you click on the link, they get access to your Discord and then take over your account and then spam every channel.
So I definitely checked that. I don't know where. Maybe it's here. Anybody in chat know that's off? That's off. Everyone, that's off.
Do I have mod roles in this, right? I could do it.
Yeah, check it for me because
I'll do it. Anyways, so this Discord, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The value is probably well past me and Eli. It's these freaking bots that he's creating, and it's actually pretty impressive. I don't give this guy credit for a lot of things, but he has figured out the work that he's doing with these bots and everything like that is way over my head, and it's actually very impressive. With the he's literally figuring it out to do everything as far as data is concerned.
So the thing that I tweeted this out to, the thing I'm most proud of is every 15 minutes, and I'm trying to mess around with the timing a little bit, like when it gets closer to game time, Make it more than every 15 minutes, but like at 3 o'clock in the morning, it probably doesn't need to go every 15 minutes. But NBA odds, when a new player gets listed for points, assists, rebounds, or threes on DraftKings or FanDuel, it sends a message in the Discord. The only other place you can get that on the internet is in Zay's Discord, and I know because I sold him access to this bot. So that's the only place you can get it. It is going to be the same thing for MLB, probably WNBA too, potentially. MLB, I will say it's not going to be opening day because I needed a day or two with the live data of what they're actually being lines up there to make sure it works and everything. But definitely by Monday, hopefully by like Friday, Saturday, that's going to be the same thing for home runs, bases, strikeouts as well. So I'm very excited about that. Jerry, I appreciate those kind words. And yeah, I mean, $25 a month, or even less than that if you get in early and get one of these $100 for 6 months spots. I truly think me and you have both always just been in this to help people, truly. It's now also kind of what we both do for a living, so we need to make some money off of it too. But I think at $25 a month for all you're getting here, it's going to be super easy to follow mine and yours picks. We both made I was looking back last year. I think I made like well over $20,000 on like $5 and $10 bets last year. So we're both really good at this. We're both going to make a whole lot of money, and we appreciate all the support so far. Anything else you have to add?
Don't get used to the kind words.
I will not. Also, be responsible. Me and Jerry both are pretty big plus money lottery ticket type bettors. We're probably going to have several weeks where we lose a little bit of money, but it's going to come back around. The big wins are going to more than make up for that. I'm pretty confident there. So please, if you have not already, hey, we didn't lose a whole lot of viewers during that rant, rambling, whatever. Thank you. Please hit the subscribe button. Kind of starting from scratch here. Like the video, subscribe to the show. What do you want to do Thursday? Because most of the games start early. Do you want to do like a 1 o'clock? Or we talked a little bit about like a 1 o'clock show and like a live stream. I don't know how long I want to stay on like a live stream, but
Maybe we'll do like we did in football. We'll do 11:30 in the morning.
11:30 in the morning?
Is that like not good for you?
I don't know.
Because then it's kind of chalked.
What's that?
I'm gonna tell you one bet. I'm betting on frickin' Wyatt Langford and home run his first game. And
maybe we do
plus
noon.
400.
Maybe we do noon because I feel like most people are probably gonna be at work. So at least maybe we get like the lunch break. Maybe we go at noon. Just go from noon to 1.
You think someone's gonna want to spend their lunch break looking at us?
I don't know, but I at least want to give them that opportunity if they do.
Okay, sure. 12 o'clock.
Tentatively 1 o'clock Thursday, and then 5:30 again probably on Friday. And then starting next week, I think will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:30 Eastern. I'll be at the number 1 ballpark in America, Victory Field in Indianapolis. I don't think you'll be there. I don't know about that porn bot, Jerry. Walter, you have been here. Everybody, like, I can't say it enough. Like, you guys know who you are. We appreciate the hell out of you guys that are here now, and people that have been here for a year plus, back to when we had like 20 viewers on the old channel. It means a lot, truly. Trying not to get emotional here, but thank you for your support. heavyhittermedia.net/discord. Sign up for the Discord. heavyhittermedia.net/prizepicks. If you're not on prizepicks, to tail. Oh, I got it right here. Our 4-leg season-long ticket. That I think is just going to be easy. I think we're going to cruise on that one, but I don't know. We'll see.
I get what you said there, cruise.
I did not. I'm be honest. I don't really know how to stop this stream.
This is going to be a 24-hour stream. You're going to see me playing Call of Duty behind here.
You know what? I've done that before because I used to stream like Fortnite and Apex on Twitch. And I accidentally left the stream running. Yeah, I used to. I left the stream up for like 24 hours.
Oh my
Pretty funny. I found an end stream button, but I think I have to hit it twice. So, hey, we'll see you guys Thursday, 1 o'clock, and then Friday 5:30. Thank you. Be nice to each other. Good luck.